So in this session, we will see how we can interface the LabView with MySQL database. So first I will open MySQL workbench. So this is my local server. So in my local server, I already have two databases. So I will create new database here. For that I need to write the query as create database. So next I need to give the database name. So my database name is labview and I need to run this query. So here you can see after refresh I got three databases here. So the LabView database is added here. So I will clear this query here. So I have three databases here. So I want to use the LabView database. For that I need to type query as use LabView and execute this query. So now I can write the query for LabView database. So whatever the query I'm going to write here, it will affect only this LabView database. Okay, I will clear this. Next, we'll create one table. Right click on the tables and create the table, and here you can give the table name. So my table name is data. So here you can give the column name. So first column name is serial number. So data type will be integer. So here I need to check the primary key and the auto increment. So what will happen, for every row I don't need to give the serial number, it will update automatically. Okay, so next column name is, I'll give it as name, and the data type will be, varchar or varchar, both we can call, and the character length will be, I will take it as 30. Okay, so next column is address, and the data type is varchar, and the character length is 30. Next I will give phone number. Okay, the phone number data type will be integer, and the character length will be 10, and I will click on apply, click on finish. So I can close this tab now. So in this LabView database, so if I click on this arrow, so here you can see the table. So next, if I want to see the data inside the table, I can click on this. Otherwise I can write the query as select all, select star from the table name. Table name is data. I will click on execute. So here you can see the table is empty now, because we have not inserted any data inside the table. Okay, so I will try to insert the data inside the table. So for that I need to write the query as insert into the table name, that is data, and next open bracket, here I need to give the column name. Okay, So I already told you the serial number will increment automatically. So we don't need to give them manually. Okay. So next is name, comma, and the address, and the third column is phone number, comma, and phone number. I will close this bracket, and next I need to give the value for these columns now. Next I will take values, bracket open, single quote. In name column, whatever the characters or whatever the name I need to give, I can write here. You need to give single quote. I will give name as Arjun, single quote, comma. Next I will give address. Again single quote. Address is like Manipur, single quote. Okay. Next again comma. Next I need to give phone number, single quote. The phone number will give for example 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Again single quote. I will close this bracket. Okay. This is the query for inserting the data in the table. If I click on execute, so here you can see this query is executed and one row is affected. So I need to see the data in the table. So I won't clear this. I will take one more tab. In this tab, I will read the table. Select star means all. Select all from the table is data. If I click on execute, so here you can see the serial number is 1, name is Arjun, address and the phone number. Okay. I will go back to this tab, and next I will change the name, address and phone number. I will give Bharat, and the address is Chennai, and the phone number will 123 123 123. Okay. If I execute this, so here you can see this query is executed, one row is affected. So I will go back to this tab, and again I will run this query. So in this table you can see two data is affected. So two data is inserted in this table. Okay. Like this we can read and write the data in the table. Next we'll go to lab view. I will take blank vi. So I will go to block diagram panel. So here you can see one toolkit is there, SQL toolkit. So by default it won't be there. You need to paste some files inside the national instrument folders. So that I will show you. Okay. So this is the file. I will share the link of this in WhatsApp group. Okay. You can download from there. So if I open this, here you can see three files are there. One is readme file and other two are there. So if I open this readme file, so here you can see the location where I need to paste the files. So I need to copy SQL toolkit.mnu and I need to paste in this location. Okay. So I will copy this SQL toolkit.mnu, and where I need to paste in LabView menu categories. Okay, so I will go in programming files, next in national instruments, and my LabVIEW version is 2018, and in there I need to go menus. In there I need to go in categories. So here I need to create a new folder as SQL toolkit. I have already created the folder, so I am not going to create here. Okay, so you need to create the SQL folder. Inside the folder you need to paste this file. Okay, so next one more file is there, so I need to copy SQL toolkit.lib and paste it in this location. Okay, so I will go in downloads again. I will open this. So this is my file I need to paste. I will copy this, and I need to go again programming files, national instruments, the LabVIEW version I am going to use 2018, and here you can see vi.lib. Inside this I need to paste the file. So I have already pasted. I am not going to repeat. Okay, I will close this. So in here in block diagram panel, I will select this SQL toolkits. So first we will try how we can read the data from the database in this LabVIEW. So I need this function, open function, and this SQL select vi and the SQL close vi, and write function we will see later. Okay, so these three functions we need. So before we are going to read these functions, read the LabVIEW database data inside this LabVIEW. So we need to create a connection between LabVIEW and MySQL. So how we can create? We'll go to ODBC. If you go here, you can search. So you will get the ODBC data source. So while you are installing MySQL, it will install by default. You don't need to install manually. Okay. While you are installing MySQL, it will install automatically. Okay. I will open this ODBC. So what it does means it will create one source that we can use it in LabVIEW. Okay, so now I am going to create one source here. I have already some sources, so I will click on add. So here I need to select MySQL ODBC 8.0 ANSI driver. I click on finish. So here I need to give data source name. I will give data source name as lab lab source. Okay, so I am using the local server, that's why I need to give local host. Next I need to give the username. Username is root, and my password is, I will give password. So if I click on test, here you can see connection is successful. I'll click on OK. So whatever the database I have created in that database, server, that will appear here. So I will click here. So here you can see these all are database I have created. So I need to select LabView because I have created the table in LabView. Then I will click OK. Then OK. So next I will go to LabView. Here I need to give the source name, the same source name we have created in ODBC server. Okay. So I will create one constant. Here I need to give the server source name. The source name is lab underscore source. Correct. In ODBC we'll see. So here you can see lab source. Okay, the same source name I have given here. So next I need to connect this connection out to connection in of the select function. Then I need to select connection out and I need to connect connection in, and I need to wire this error wire connection into connection out like this. Okay, so in error out, here I will create one indicator so that we can see the errors. So here now, so here SQL query, I need to write the query to read the data. So I will create constant here. Here I need to write the query. What is the query for? Reading the data. It is like select all, means star, from the table name is data. Okay. So here I will connect one indicator for data, that we can see the data inside the lab view. So in front panel we can see one table is created, one array is created here. So if I run this, so you can see whatever the data it was in our database, we are getting in LabVIEW. Okay. So if I go here in MySQL, if I execute one more time, okay, so if I read again here, so 3 row is affected, means 3 row is, in 3 row we have data. So in LabVIEW, if I run again, you can see that third data is appearing here. So like this you can read the data from the database in LabVIEW. Okay, next we will try how to write the data inside the database from LabVIEW. Okay, so I will delete this and clear the wires, and I will delete this. So next we need, I'll go to SQL toolkit. We need this SQL execute.vi. This function we need. I'll wire this first, connection out to connection in, error out to error in. Same for this side also. So here I need to write the query for insert the data in lab database. I'll create one constant. So inside this constant I need to write the query. So I will write the query insert into table name is data and bracket open. So here I need to give the column names. So first column name is name, comma, second column name is address, and the third column name is phone number. Okay, I will close this, and next I will write values, bracket open. In single quote I need to write the values, so I'm giving the name as Sonu, single quote, comma, and the address is Kerala. So I need to give the value in single quote. Okay, next, comma, single quote, and the phone number is, I'll give it as 12345 123 4. Okay, again single quote and close this bracket. So if I run this, whatever the query we have written here, whatever the value we have given here, it will insert it into database. Okay, I will run this. So next I will go to MySQL and I will read the same table. Okay, I will execute this. So you can see serial number 4, name Sonu, and whatever the value I have given there, it is updated here. So like this we can write the data into database from our lab view. Okay, so we'll see. So next is, we tried reading and writing both, so we'll try both now. Okay, I will delete this wire, and next I will take select function. So the reading and writing will do here. Okay, from the lab view only. I will first wire. So next, here I need to write the query to read the data in lab view. So I will create one constant. So select star means all from the table name is data. Okay, next I will create one indicator. So in front panel you can see one array is created. So inside this array we can see the data. If I run this program, so here you can see the data whatever we have in database. If I run this again means the one more data is added, because here we are writing the data as well as we are reading the data. Like this we can write and read the data in the lab view, and we can share the data for the database. Okay.